used to be a thing called the density of keywords, and people would say if you include it 4% of the time or 7% of the time or whatever, then it helps. Forget it, but write naturally, okay? Just write naturally, but don't forget to incorporate those keywords. But also, again, you know, you need to make those keywords aligned with the other keywords within the business. You know, there's no point just writing a set of blogs which have nothing related to the keywords that you're using on your website, because if people then go from your blog to your website, there's going to be a disconnect, and they're going to say, well, hang on a sec, he's writing here about X, Y, and Z. I'm not seeing any of that on the website, really. So one of the things you may do is just review that whole keyword strategy before you start banging out some blogs, really. The other great advantage that I think blogs have, and we've proved it ourselves recently, is in long tail keywords. And for those that don't know them, they're just longer keyword phrases, really. My brother-in-law runs a vehicle locksmithing company. There are thousands of cars out there that he can replace keys for, but he can't mention them all on his website. But it might well be that because, you know, show myself up here, but because Ford have introduced a new version of the Kia, he might write a blog that is just about what he can do if you lose your keys to that particular type of car. Now, he's not going to have a lot of people saying replacement keys for Ford Kia, but he's going to get some, and a blog is a great way for him to be able to make a direct connection between their need and his service. Yes.
Some of you may have noticed in Google how the search results have changed lately. I do. I mean, I noticed all sorts of changes from US websites creeping in to UK search results. The other big change is big brands. Google, for some reason, do seem to be favouring the larger brands. So we have a household goods furniture type company over here. Largely for the big keywords, you're going to get Homebase and Argos and all of the other big brands appearing on Google, which is why the long tail keywords are so important. Not only will they allow you to be found for those keywords much quicker than if you try to optimise for the broad competitive keywords, the chances are they'll convert a lot better too. So if your keyword is, for example, buy home furniture online, that's likely to convert a lot better, and it's likely to rank a lot better than home furniture, for example, as a keyword. So I just thought I'd add a little bit extra there, because it's such an important thing for your SEO and also for your blogs, really. And it's a way to get much quicker results in terms of getting that particular blog post onto the first page of Google, hopefully.
We've tend to think of blogs as words, really, and that's again something else that if you go away from here and stop thinking that, then that's been a successful hour or so with us. Words are important, you know, there's no two ways about it. Words are important, people read, obviously, and Google likes words, so, you know, don't throw them out. But look at other media. Photographs are very good, and infographics, again, you know, if you don't have the ability in-house, there are lots of free tools allowing you to create infographics. There are lots of designers out there who will create them for you at a relatively low cost. Infographics are the kind of thing that will be shared, you know. Again, it's just something that people like to see and will be shared.
Can you name a few websites where we can create infographics?
Yeah, I'll let you know. I found one the other day, but I can't remember the name of it. But I will dig it out and let you know. Yeah.
Would that be a free one or a paid?
Yeah, no, it was a free tool. Yeah. And then video is the other thing, really. Can you show? Have you got that? Me?
Yeah.
Can you show me? Yeah.
So it was a great little experiment for us, really. I mean, we have a YouTube channel. Which we try to keep up to date. It's number 2 for Opace in Google at the moment. We've got a promotional video on here, some familiar faces around the room, testimonials, and we also have lots of how-to videos. So we also have lots of how-to videos about how to do things on WordPress and Magento, and we'll be doing more on the marketing side as well. Alexis, who's filming at the back there, he's very kindly done a series of videos on LinkedIn as well. So we've got a whole range of material on there, but our latest video was one that Brett produced basically on SEO changes really, and how Google is changing the algorithm really, and what that means for business. We recorded it, we did a bit of basic editing, nothing particularly clever, uploaded it to YouTube with a title, a description, a few tags, and within a few hours it was ranking on page 1 of Google, and almost instantly #1 in YouTube. So hopefully this won't let me down now, but if I Google SEO changes, which is a pretty competitive keyword, there's a few paid ads here, but you can see Brett's video there's #1 in YouTube, which, by the way, is the #2 search engine. So YouTube actually beats Bing and Yahoo in terms of being a search engine in its own right, as well as a video network and a social network. So very important to consider YouTube. When I last looked, also within Google, it was about #3, I think. So there you go. I mean, you've got SEO Roundtable and SEO Mars, who are two massive organisations when it comes to SEO. These are the go-to guys really when you want the very latest information on blogging. For us to get in there #3 within a matter of weeks is almost unheard of really. I mean, for example, to get a web page to #3 would probably take months and some serious SEO for that kind of keyword. It just happens. As long as you have got good video content, you tag it, you describe it right, you come up with a title, and most of all you think about those keywords, there's a very good chance you'll get your video content and also image content. You can see, I think this one here, oh, that's a news entry actually, and then we've got a Google Plus profile, but you can see how the Google search results are changing. It's placing a lot more attention now on videos, images, news, and blogs that are attached to a Google Plus profile, which is a whole other topic really. But for those of you that are blogging, I'd definitely suggest be on Google Plus and become an author of your blog.
Thank you. Can you just tag that to So that's a prime example there. That was done that video was filmed in a back bedroom, and it's probably only the second video I've ever filmed in a bedroom. And but with the right tagging, with the right content, it made a major impact really. And I don't see that there's nobody in this room who can't be achieving that. I mean, it was just, you know, even if you're filming something on an iPhone or a Samsung or whatever, there's no. It's not about Hollywood production values. It's about the content that you have there, really. So I don't think there's anybody who can't be producing, you know, one of those a week, really. Okay, so we're just about done, really. So if you go away and do anything today, I would like you to devise a strategy, choose your blogging platform, and brainstorm your keywords and content ideas. And I think if you do that, you are well on the way to successfully blogging for your business. I won't go through the advanced topics. I will just say, I'm going to take some questions in a sec, but before I forget, we've got some corporate brochures at the back there, so please feel free to help yourself. We have a series of offers which we have produced exclusively for you guys, you'll be pleased to know, which cover everything from WordPress installation through to content creation, through to web video creation, and through to development of strategy work. So take it away or speak to us today, and we're more than happy to progress that with you. I think we're also hopeful of putting together a course here at Bournville College, in conjunction with Bournville College, which will look at this in much greater detail on a much more intimate basis. Again, so if anybody wants to, I guess in a sense, go to the next level, we'll be doing that, and we'll be notifying everybody of that. And again, if you guys go away from here and say, I'd actually like half a day on this subject or half a day on that subject, then again, let us know, and if there's sufficient momentum, then we will be able to put together another training course from there. Okay, we've got about 10 minutes now, so if anybody's got any questions for either David or myself, please shout up.